Hi friend, this is JP from toughtones.com, and in this video I'm showing you how to use delay and reverb when mixing vocals. So when you want to add reverb or delay to your vocals, for example, don't just add the plugins to your channel inserts, but instead use sends like this. So I'm sending copy of my vocal track to bus 10, let's call it stereo delay, and then I'm routing the bus 10 to my mix bus where all my tracks are going into, and then we can add the stereo delay to the bus instead of the channel itself. So we can use the same delay for multiple tracks, and we can determine how much we want to send the vocal to the stereo delay. I like to use quarter notes, but if you take a listen, this sounds like a mono delay. So we want slightly different times to left and right channel. And then we can EQ some of the lows and highs out, so we're not clouding up the whole mix with this delay. And then we can blend it to taste. Right, this is more noticeable stereo delay effect. But if you want something more subtle, you can use something like slap delay. And I'm using the same plugin. And when I want to create a slap delay kind of effect, I want to decrease the delay time to maybe 80 to a little over 100 milliseconds. And we can turn the feedback to 0. This way the delay is not bouncing around. One echo on the right and one on the left. This creates more subtle kind of sense of space, and I like to use it in a faster song like this. Right, and then you could also use a reverb. So let's create another send. Let's name it reverb. And let's go with the Logic's own stock plugin Space Designer. Usually a room, plate, or hall works well. Let's go with the hall reverb.
Necessary day. How is it possible to stay sane when your life is a strife and everyone is pushing you around?
Small hole sounds fine. Then I want to do a similar EQ move as I did with the delays.
Necessary day. How is it possible to stay sane when your life is a strife and everyone is pushing you around?
Let's try to blend that in.
Necessary day. How is it possible to stay sane
Especially when using reverbs, you may want to EQ them a bit more, so you're not muffling your entire mix with them. So I'm switching the entire mix to mono. This way I can hear better where the frequencies are overlapping and fighting for space. Then I'm hunting down a frequency that sounds really bad on the reverb channel. You want to EQ the reverb so it's not too audible or taking over the whole mix. That is partly why I want to use delays instead of reverbs. Delays are more in the background and they don't muffle up the whole mix so easily, especially in a faster metal/rock song. One option to create more space with delays is to use a mono delay together with slap delay. Mono delay isn't as obvious as stereo delay. It blends in nicely. And I like to use the quarter note for mono delay as well. So let's try to blend this in with the slap delay. Or maybe you could bring in the mono delay just in the chorus, so the chorus would be more spacious, whereas the rest of the song would be more dry. Anyway, that's how you can use delays and reverbs when mixing vocals. Thank you for watching, leave thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to make pro sounding music from your home, then check out this free guide I have for you. Cheers!